The next category is the second to last category, boys.
Yes.
We have the best trash taste special of all time.
This is hard because there have been some super fun specials to film.
And of
on
course,
our end.
all funded by you guys over on the Patreon. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd not be able to do any of these specials.
Yes.
So huge shout out to you guys. Whether you just joined yesterday, you've been here since the beginning. But let's go through all the specials that we've done. Oh, well, it's not all of them, but it's the 6 best ones, definitely.
Yep.
We got the Hawaii special. We got the cycling special, the Japan road trip special, our first drifting special, the A to Z food special, and the Australia special.
Wow, that's I thought that I was afraid that we would either get recency bias or like the old ones, but this is pretty much an accurate representation of
Like the evolution.
every period of trash taste so far.
Yeah,
You know,
legit.
it's some new ones, some old ones, some high budget ones, and some maybe lower budget ones as well. A little bit of everything.
Do you have a personal favorite on the list? You have to say it. But do you have one in your mind?
I do have a personal favorite.
Me too.
Out of this one, and
Well,
not just
I
in
won't say it,
terms
I won't
of
say it.
not just in terms of the actual video, but also like just how much fun I had filming it as well.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we not saying it?
I just don't want to.
'Cause it might be the winner.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to like ruin the.
I'm hoping it's.
We can talk about it after.
Okay,
we
we'll
talk
talk
about
about
it
it
after.
after.
Talk about it after.
Okay.
Because we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's find out then, boys. The best trash taste special of all time goes to the cycling special.
Hey!
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I think this is the special that kind of like taught us how to do a special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good balance between everything. Even though this, looking back, I was like, holy shit, how did we film this?
I don't know. I really
we
don't know.
got the rental bikes and then just like turned them into filming rigs in like 4 minutes. I remember like having to stay up all night trying to research how we could get these cameras to stay on.
Yeah.
I was like, did Nabi clone himself for this one? Because like now we have a whole production team, but this one was just Nabi and Luke.
Yeah, Luke and Nabi were fucking goated with this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
and
how
it
they
was-
pulled it off.
It was like built on like 3 GoPros on a bike mostly. That was where most of the angles came from, right? And so
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
I just remember this special being so tough, but I remember when we finally finished it and we were chilling at that okonomiyaki place.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, yeah, I think that was the moment where like the trash taste specials really clicked for me. And we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, we could do so many more of these.
But this was also a massive credit to Gant handling the narrative of this story.
Oh, totally.
Because you did a lot of the editing and handling the flow.
Yeah,
And I think that, because I remember the first edit of this wasn't nearly as good as what it ended up being. And Gant ended up really carrying this one.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean,
voiceover.
I would say during the early trace, during the early days of Trash Taste, I definitely took way more of an active involvement in like the narrative and the editing, mostly because this was what was going to lay the foundation for our future specials.
Totally.
And it took a lot of work. I remember I had to. This was like the only one of all our specials that I literally micromanaged. I was like, do this. But I got like, there was like 3 pages of notes to move down. I was like, do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so glad about it.
And you know what? Still our most viewed special.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
After all
I mean,
these
I
years.
think it holds up really well.
This got what, like
It's
5 million views now or something?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really fun. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, this kicked off your cycling obsession.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
definitely gave me the itch to want to do it more. Because I think it was so, and I still think like if you come to Japan, the Shin Namikado should be on your to-do list.
Totally.
It's so good. And
Yep.
if you're going to Hiroshima anyway,
You don't have to do the whole route like we did.
Yeah.
yeah, you can just get an e-bike.
Oh, yeah. You
I
can.
feel like it's and again, like if you start early, even on a normal bike, if you're an unexperienced cyclist, it's super easy to do. And there's so many, and since we went, they've added so much stuff.
Oh, really?
Like they've added way more cafes, they've added way more businesses along the road.
cool.
So like now you're kind of sport for choice in terms of like cafes,
Right.
stopping and they're all along the beautiful coast. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
like I think it's a must do, and I'm glad we did this because I think it's just a really fun special.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it turned out really, really, really well and captured the vibe. And I love the scene when we're trying on the clothes.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the, in the room.
We look like the sperm man
It's so funny.
because just half of the shit just didn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I think what was perfect about this special, which just happened organically on the day, was just we all had we all had our own storylines, which is completely conflicted with each other.
We're just fucking with each other the whole time.
Yeah.
So good. Well, congratulations to the cycling special.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to recreate another banger like this and a whole lot more.
Yes.
But we are finally at the end of the awards for this year. And to top it all off, we're going to do something very difficult. We are going to decide the best trash taste special of all time.
No, trust that episode.
What did I
You
say?
said special.
You said
My
special.
bad. Episode of all time.
In my head, before I see the nominees, I can't even think of one.
Yeah.
No, I can't
legitimately.
Actually, maybe there's a couple I have soft spots for, but
Yeah.
to sit there and be like, this is the best one. I don't know,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is tough. Well, let's see what the
Let's
nominations
see what
are.
the nominations are.
We have the first hentai episode. We have the
Yeah.
first
Anime
anime figure
figure
special.
special.
No, that's the third.
Oh, the second one.
The
Sorry.
second one.
That's
it?
the second one. No, because this was the anime figure special that we did to put all this shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
because
from
it was
the
when
new
we
studio.
just moved into the studio.
Yeah.
We have the first Felix episode. We have the first Kaho episode. We have the Nile Red episode.
Yeah.
We have the first Chris episode. We have the first Pete episode. And we have college horror stories. Wow. Why that one in
All
particular,
bangers.
I wonder. I mean, all bangers.
That one was really. I remember that episode. I like that one quite a lot.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was when we had like a trove of stories still to tell.
That is
Yes.
true.
And now obviously we're 5 years in and I've kind of
And
sold
like-
all my life.
Our lore is we don't have much lore left.
Yeah.
That is,
It is interesting.
We have to actively make law now.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like when I look back and people are like, man, the first episodes are so good. It's like, well, yeah, it's because I hadn't fucking said anything.
Yeah,
shit yet. Like,
exactly.
It was so easy to talk for 3 hours about random shit.
Yeah,
in my
we never
life.
shared any
Yeah.
of these stories on our own individual stuff.
I think the challenge of a podcast comes when after that, when you have to like actively put in a lot more effort to figure out what you want to talk about. But obviously, the first guest episodes as well are also great because it's the first time we get to get a lot of their stories as well.
Do you have a personal favorite out of this list?
I had fun on every single one of them.
Yeah, they're all very fun. I think I have more of a soft spot for the episodes without guests as well. So I look back more fondly on those ones.
Yeah.
True.
Because I mean the guest episodes are great for different reasons, I feel like.
Yeah.
But man, I mean they're all deserving.
Totally.
All deserving of a nomination. But only one can be the winner
Man.
of the best trash taste episode
Who's gonna take
of
home
all time.
coveted
It is funny
trophy.
to think that like sorry, just to interrupt. It would be funny if we're like episode 4 and then that's when we peaked. And then we were like we just
Yeah,
kept
right.
going, we kept going.
Yeah, I hope it's not the Chris episode.
Well, Carla was episode 4.
No, I think she was episode 11.
No, she's 4.
No.
Go back. No, she's episode 11.
right,
Okay,
sorry,
okay.
Yeah.
sorry.
Chris
Yeah,
is the earliest one.
Five episodes in and we fucking peaked. Fucking hell.
Yeah, please let it be like the newest one.
All right.
Who's going to take home the coveted Trash Taste Award trophy?
And the winner of the best trash taste episode of all time is The Dark Side of Teaching in Japan featuring Premier 2.
I mean, it was a very good episode. Very well deserved.
Congratulations, Pete.
Pete
Congrats, Pete.
wins
Congrats.
once again.
Well, shit, now we got to send Pete this trophy. So, Pete,
No, we're keeping
Wow.
Oh, we're keeping it?
I'm not giving that to Pete.
All right,
Are you
well,
kidding
okay.
me?
Pete, next time you come and do an episode with us, you can take a photo of this, knowing that this is technically yours, but we're keeping it.
It's staying on the set.
It's
Pete, you're not
staying on
having
the
the
set.
fucking statue, okay?
He won by 26%.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Yes.
I mean, it
Second
was-
place was the first hentai episode. I mean,
Okay,
that really kicked off.
makes sense.
Oh, sorry, no, it's the wait, which one was it? Oh,
Hentai
yeah,
episode.
no,
The
hentai
It was
episode.
hentai episode, and then the anime figure special, the second anime figure special, and then
Yep.
the Nile Red episode.
Nah, Red episode was amazing.
Nah,
as
Red
well.
episode
Obviously,
was
the first
amazing.
Pete episode was amazing. His stories
Yeah.
were so fun.
Goddamn,
And
Pete.
amazing.
And he continues to
How many fucking awards do you want from us,
deliver.
Pete?
My God.
Jesus Christ.
I
how
thought he
many
was
is
going to
that now?
win less awards this year, not more, and somehow he's swept once again.
Jesus
Almost.
Christ. Well, congratulations, Pete. And congratulations to all the nominees as well. Without you guys,
Congrats.
Trash Taste would not be
And
here.
thank you very much for 5 years of Trash Taste.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's
we didn't-
insane you guys are still here.
Yeah, we didn't
If we're being
expect
honest.
to get to 5 years. We don't know what the plan was. We had no plan. I'll
No,
be
I
honest.
don't think there was ever a conversation of how long it would last. I
Yeah.
think we
Well,
just
no,
kept doing
because
it.
remember we were like, 100,000 subs is the most we'll go.
well, yeah. Maylene was annoyed that we scammed her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she thought we scammed her.
Yeah.
We didn't know. I think, like, honestly, looking back, it was kind of crazy how it helped, like, what happened, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that it was as big as it was when it came out was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, we had no idea it was
Yeah,
gonna be
I
like
mean,
this.
And even
You-
now, I look back and I'm like, that was kind of terrifying at the time.
Yeah. Like looking back and looking at the new podcasts that are coming out these days, it's just like, damn, we launched on this? How the fuck did we manage to do that? For an anime podcast as well.
Legit.
For like an anime podcast back then.
Yeah, because especially at the time, I think the only podcasts that were like were as successful were like current political podcasts, which
Yeah.
obviously are quite, people obviously want to stay informed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was kind of insane that the little thing that we did where we talk about shit and pooping and stuff,
Out of
kinda
nowhere,
like-
from the
Yeah.
left field.
kind of out of nowhere, just
Yeah.
kind of like blew up, and it was also kind of daunting. Can you?
Yeah.
I remember like people would like the first couple of weeks, it was like people would wait to see what we would say, and it
Yeah.
felt like there was a lot of pressure on like what we were going to talk about, and I was like, oh my god, like it was kind of intimidating from
No,
the start,
legit.
and then it obviously, thank God, the show is kind of. It's just kind of at a good, healthy point right now where
Yeah.
we can just rock up and do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah,
pretty
totally.
much.
But it's been really cool seeing the evolution of it and the viewers as well.
Absolutely.
And we have, I mean, I think we've all changed as people.
oh, totally.
I mean, I've nearly spent half of my adult life on this podcast.
Oh, fuck. That's
Don't fucking say that.
That's
I'm
scary.
28.
Oh,
I've 5 years.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
Longer than 5 years, right? So
Yeah.
I think I'm either at that point or I've spent half of my adult life doing this podcast.
Holy
my
fuck. That's so scary.
Because I realized like last year I'd spent half of my adult life in Japan.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's weird too. That I've spent more time being an adult in this
Yeah.
country than in my own.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
now I've spent half of my adult life on this fucking podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, half of my 20s is on this podcast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I started when I was 25. Now I'm 30.
Like so crazy.
It's
I'm sure there are people who are going to comment being like,
Oh.
I've been watching Trash Taste since middle school. I've got a PhD and 4 kids and a wife.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy too. Like the
Yeah.
amount of people who have kind of grown up with Trash Taste and had massive life moments in their life.
Totally.
yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy to think because we also probably do the same where you probably watch like the show or you watch a thing on YouTube or you've been watching them for so long. You're like, damn, think of all the things that have changed in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing has stayed the same.
No,
and this
totally.
thing's been there. It's
Yeah.
like really cool to be a part of that for some people's
Absolutely.
lives.
I mean, we never really thought too much about
There's never been a plan.
Yeah, there's
No.
never been a plan. People saw these categories and they said, "Oh, is Trash Taste coming to an end?" No, Trash Taste is a part of our lives. I would say it's just I'm gonna be real for a second. It's just like a representation of our friendship.
Yeah.
And I think we've all gone and done some fucking big things, exciting things. Each of us have gone our own direction in our own like projects and content.
Yeah.
But I think the reason Trash Taste is still we haven't missed a week is because I'm excited to catch up with you boys.
It is always nice to be like, I got some shit to talk about.
yeah.
Every time we come into the studio or do a recording, it's just like something to get excited about.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like home. It's like a second home.
Yeah.
You know?
I think there was some moments where we had to like actually put a lot more work into keeping it fresh than I think we signed up for. Like I don't think we. Like I remember I was talking to the yard guys. Like there'll come a moment where you have to like work a bit harder than you anticipated to keep it fresh. And
Yeah,
then
you
that
can't
was
just rock up and just talk.
Yeah.
because that's what we did. We just
Yeah.
rocked up and it worked for so long, and then we were
Yeah.
like, ah, shit. I think like we had to focus a lot on and make sure that we were putting a lot of effort in.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we did because it's now become something really fun to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And always exciting to do the show
Absolutely.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
change with it.
And
Yeah.
don't worry, guys. Trash Taste is not going anywhere. You're going to get another episode next week, like always.
Yep. We're not only giving another episode, we are going to be doing a fucking live stream.
Yes.
Which is I'm
Yeah.
very excited about. I haven't done
excited
one with you
about that too,
boys
man.
in a very, very long time.
Again, 14th of June, Japan time. You'll see the countdown if you go over to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Trash Taste Podcast. We'll obviously talk a lot more as well and, reflect on a bunch of stuff that's happened in the past 5 years with guests and all that, as well as a bunch of other fun activities and stuff like that. So make sure to come along. And again, also, 5-year anniversary merch.
Get the merch.
Yeah.
Get
get
it.
the merch.
Get it while you can. Pre-orders
Yeah.
are open right now. Links in the description. So they're not going to last forever.